Who is the oldest living person that ever lived? What's going on, YouTube? It's the ROC. That's today's topic of today. Who is the oldest person that ever lived? So, the oldest living person that ever lived was Methuselah. And Methuselah lived a total of 969 years. And he was actually the father of Lamech. And Lamech is actually the father of Noah from Noah's flood. And Lamech, he actually lived for a total of 777 years. So Lamech is the father of Noah, and he's blessed with that 777, because that's God's numbers right there. 7, which means complete. So Methuselah was actually Noah's grandfather, and Noah is Methuselah's grandson. And after Noah was 500 years old, Noah became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, which actually, after the flood, the whole world came from Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the three sons. And those three sons had wives, and between the three sons and their wives, they multiplied, and that's what repopulated the earth all over again. So now, after the three sons and their wives multiplied, and they began to increase in numbers on the earth, and the daughters were born to them, and the sons of God, which are the angels of God, saw that the daughters of the humans were beautiful. So they married them and picked whichever one they chose. And because they did that, the Lord said, "My spirit will no longer contend with humans forever, for they are only mortal. Their days will be numbered to 120 years. And that's why we only get old to 120 years. Methuselah went to 900 and something years, and Lamech went to 777 years. Noah lived past 500 years. But because of the angels coming down and having sex with the women, God limited the number of years that a human can live to only 120 years. And that's why we max out at 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown, which were giants. They saw the daughters of the humans. They had sex with them and had children with them. And what happened was, the children came out to be giants. And that's what this is. They were heroes of old, men of renown. That means they were giants. The kids that came out from the angels having sex with women, the children came out to be giants. I mean, some of them were like 20 feet tall. Nowadays, a person will probably live to, 7 foot tall, 8 feet tall, a basketball player or something. But these giants were 15 feet tall, 20 feet tall, 25 feet tall. They were giants. They were huge. So they started to destroy the earth, kill people, and the Lord saw the great wickedness in the human race that had become on the earth, and their thoughts and all those things that they were doing were evil all the time. The Lord regretted that they had made that he made the human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. See, it says that right here. This is Genesis chapter 6, verse 6. His heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race that I have created. And he's going to wipe out all the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I had made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Noah was the only one that was listening to the Lord at that time. Nobody was listening. Everybody was partying, having sex, killing people, destroying the earth, and Noah was the only one obeying what the Lord is saying. So, because of that, God caused this big flood, Noah's flood, flooded the whole planet. And once he flooded the whole planet, God flooded the whole planet. Everything drowned except for Noah and what was in the ark. All the vegetation, everything died. Because up until that point, everybody were vegans. They were just eating plants and fruits and vegetables. But because of the flood, it killed all the vegetation and everything, all the trees and everything died. When God told Noah to build the ark, the ship, and he told him and his family to get on the ship and bring 2 of everything that's unclean and 7 of everything that's clean, that's when God gave Noah and his family the rights to start eating meat. But before that, everything was vegans. So God flooded the earth because it was corrupt in God's sight and full of violence. And God saw how the earth had become, and the people were corrupted in their ways. So God said to Noah, I'm going to put an end to all the people on the earth, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I'm surely going to destroy them both, the people and the earth. So this is when God told Noah to build a ship. He said, make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in it, and coat it and pitch it inside and out. So he's telling Noah how to build it. And this is how you will build the ark. He said the ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. So he's telling them exactly how big to make it, because it's going to have to hold all the animals, birds, reptiles, everything. And you see, God is telling Noah, make a roof for it, leaving below the roof and opening 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark and make lower, middle, and upper decks. He's telling them exactly how to build the ark, what size, where to put the windows. And then he says, I'm going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens. Every creature that has the breath of life in it will die. Everything on the earth will perish. And that was Noah's flood. This is not a game. And we're coming to a time, this is 2026, June 2026, as I'm recording this today. We're coming to a time where the Lord is going to do this again. He's going to destroy everything on the earth and only keep the people that are listening to him. While everybody's business as usual and partying as usual and it's hocus pocus and whatever, I don't see nothing happening. I could do whatever I want. I don't see nothing happening. It's getting ready to happen again because that's what they were doing in Noah's days. They were partying and getting married, business as usual. I don't see nothing happening. I could do whatever I want. I'm not getting struck by lightning. I don't see nothing happening. Making fun of Noah building a ship. I don't see it raining. You're building a ship in the middle of the desert. You're crazy, old man. And then it started to rain and flood. And they were scratching and scraping and saying, let me in. Okay, we get it. All right. It's too late. And that's exactly what's happening today. God is telling everybody, prepare yourself. Jesus Christ is getting ready to come. And last time it was water, this time it's going to be fire. He's going to destroy everything on the planet and only keep those who are listening to him and obeying his commandments. But because people don't see nothing happening to them, see, I don't have to do the Sabbath. I don't have to do this. I don't have to listen to God or none of his commandments. See, I can do whatever I want. I don't see nothing happening to me. But the time is going to come when the fire is going to start, just like in Noah's days. It's going to start raining and flood the place, and they're going to scratch and scrape and let me in. That's what's going to happen again. The fire is going to start coming out the sky, and they're going to start running and saying, oh my God, what's happening? And save me, save me. It's too late. Okay, so this is the end of segment number 2. See you in segment number 3.